Taking a live look at Lumen Field in Seattle, one of the host sites for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Today, President Trump suggested once again that World Cup matches could be moved from Seattle, citing the mayoral election of Katie Wilson.
And he did it with the president of FIFA standing right next to him. KOMO senior reporter Chris Daniels has reaction from Olympia to Seattle tonight and joins us now in the studio with more, including, Chris, whether the president can do this.
That's right, Molly and Preston. FIFA signed the contracts with host cities like Seattle, and there are numerous logistical issues surrounding this event that are different than others, which makes it debatable about whether the White House could make such a claim. And today's state and local leaders downplayed that anything will change.
The star of the Seattle World Cup will not be the games. It will be the city.
That's Seattle World Cup Organizing Committee President Peter Tomazawa reacting to a headline-grabbing quote from President Trump, connecting Seattle Mayor-elect Katie Wilson to the city's ability to host the 2026.
You know, before I get to the rest of this, that guy right here, he was talking about what the fuck he said. I want to replay what he said for a minute.
Will not be the games. The Seattle World Cup will not be the games. It will be the city.
That's Seattle.
I'm sorry, but this dude is really fucking. He got his mind all fucked up in the whole situation, because personally, it's not even about the city, the location. It's about the World Cup in general. It's about the people who are actually participating in this World Cup. It's not about the city. You can say what you want, but any city can host the World Cup. However, for the protection of the people who are entering the World Cup, not to mention the people who are actually attending, when you have a high crime rate in the city, despite the fact they say it's low, there's no way. They've already manipulated the numbers, not to mention you got a socialist mayor talking about getting rid of police. The thing that Harrell is trying to do is what she's pretty much doing the opposite. This woman is a demon. What makes you think this is okay? Y'all, and I want y'all to think about this, because y'all voted for this woman. You think Mandami's bad? She's way worse. She is way worse. This is why I refuse to allow women to be in political positions. The vast majority of them, and there's only a small few women that have leadership, but the vast majority don't. The only reason why a few of them do is because they actually learn from their father and their husband. That's how they learned how to have leadership. This woman, it's going to turn into chaos.
It's World Cup.
So if we think there's a problem in Seattle where you have a very, very liberal/communist mayor, I would say, it's certainly beyond just liberal. I watched her over the weekend. Wow. That's another beauty we got there. But if we think there's going to be a problem, Johnny, can I say we will move? I don't think you're going to have this problem, but we're going to move the event to some place where it's going to be appreciated and safe.
Yeah, well, I think safety and security is the #1 priority.
Gianni.
Facts. And whether y'all like it or not, I'm telling y'all right now, I honestly agree with the approach. Y'all may not like what I'm saying, but guess what? I agree with the approach. And I'm going to tell you right now, the only people who going to actually be upset about this are people who don't even give a fuck about the Olympics in the first place. As a matter of fact, it's the FIFA Cup. A lot of the people who going to actually start talking shit is the people who don't even fucking watch soccer in the first place. And I'm going to tell you right now, I don't even watch it. I might get into it, just like I got into baseball. I'm just saying.
Infantino of FIFA awarded the global event to Seattle and 10 other American cities, with 6 matches scheduled next June and July. And when touring sites last year, Infantino said Seattle was a cut above the rest.
I'm extremely confident. I mean, the commitment I've witnessed here from the authorities. I will definitely use and cite and mention Seattle as an example as well to the other host cities.
Wilson campaigned on a statement that she was excited to host the awesome event to make permanent upgrades instead of expensive temporary investments. The federal government has already allocated $625 million in grants to host cities for safety and security under the so-called One Big Beautiful Bill Act, passed by Congress and approved by Trump. And Issaquah says Seattle received everything it asked for.
We are working lockstep with the White House task force. We're working at every level of government, local, state, national, even international.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Because if you was working on a local government, this bullshit, all this violence and all this crime wouldn't be committed. Matter of fact, I saw a video. I'm going to probably do a short on this one. That somebody literally robbed a pot store. I'm going to put it like this. The shit y'all do for crack is crazy.
On the border to make sure this event comes off as the best event ever. And so we're super pleased with how it's all going.
Which is why he's convinced, as are other elected officials, the tournament will go on as scheduled. Seattle's current mayor, Bruce Harrell, told me in a statement, the statement from the president was, quoting now, political theatrics, and displays his ignorance about our city and what we stand for. Governor Bob Ferguson's office also told me Seattle will be an excellent host, and he looks forward to working with Mayor Wilson and her team. Wilson, however, did not issue a statement or want to comment on any of this today.
Hold up. So that's what y'all comments are. Let me tell you what I've seen, and I've actually seen this once before, and it's not surprising to me because this is how these politicians work when it comes to shit like this. They will go hands down. They will go completely fucking AWOL when it comes to shit like this. Yet instead, and I want y'all to pay close attention because a lot of people gonna be all in their fucking feelings crying, no, bitch, no, you're wrong, we deserve it. Y'all gonna be fucking, y'all don't give a fuck because let me tell you, if y'all really gave a fuck about this city alone, y'all would start talking about policing everything and actually worry about lowering crime. Because y'all worried about this FIFA Cup so much, but yet instead y'all not worried about the small businesses that are getting impacted by crimes consistently. Y'all worrying about the wrong damn thing. This seems like the big deal when you got you got games that happen every Sunday when it comes to football. You got baseball games, you got hockey games, and guess what? They're gonna try to stop that. They're gonna try to stop crime as much as possible. They're gonna try to keep all that shit secure. But when you got people living a normal life, you have people literally trying to live a normal life in safety, just trying to actually get to work and stuff, trying to enjoy themselves. You got tourists coming in, and this is a normal day. That's when all the crime exceeds. That's when the crime just continue to just go out of hand. But you weren't about these events. That's only probably once in a lifetime, yes. But what's more important, this fucking World Cup or the people of Seattle? Now, I want y'all to think about that very clearly. What is more important? The safety of the Seattle residents? The safety of Washington State citizens? Or this fucking World Cup? So let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below.